Madeline Carroll was born in February 1906 in Herbert Street, West Bromwich, England. The Carrolls were not a typical black country family. Her mother was French, while her father was born and educated in Armagh and became a university professor of languages. She was a natural for films, and by 1931 she was arguably Britain's leading film actress. But it was not until the release of 1935 film thriller The 39 Steps, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, that Madeline achieved superstardom. After the world success of the film, not surprisingly, she was summoned to Hollywood, where she was the first from Britain to be offered a big film deal. And by 1937 she starred in the historical epic The Prisoner of Zenda, opposite Ronald Colman. It is reported that she was earning around $250,000 that year, more than any other actress of her generation. This allowed her to buy a grand chateau just outside Paris. By 1940, news from back home was grim. With the German army overrunning Europe, she generously gave her a French mansion to over 250 orphans. But it was in autumn of that year, after the fall of France, that an event occurred that completely changed her life. On the night of October the 7th, her younger sister, Georgette, was killed in a German air raid on London. Madeline was utterly devastated. She only made one more picture, My Favorite Blonde, with Bob Hope, then broke her contract with Paramount Pictures and threw herself into the war effort by joining the Red Cross. At the end of the war, infused by her missionary zeal, she helped in the rehab of concentration camp victims. And after the war, until her death, Madeline continued her volunteer work, raising money and awareness for many children's causes and charities in Europe. Her retirement years were spent in Marbella, where cancer finally claimed her in 1987 at the age of 81. On the 21st of February 2007, in the centre of her hometown of West Bromwich, a 10-foot granite statue was unveiled to the actress who was once known as the White Flower of Black Country. The memorial has not been erected as a tribute to her on-screen success, but rather it is a tribute to the fact that Madeline Carroll walked away from Hollywood at the very peak of her career to devote the rest of her life to helping others.